G'day mate, Clinton Anderson here from Down Under Horsemanship. You know what? Horses are a beautiful creature. They're smart, they're very graceful, they're strong, they're athletic. But that at times they can also be very dangerous. Pressure. I don't truly believe horses are dangerous by nature, but they don't realise how big they are. They don't realise how strong they are. They move very, very quickly. When you can gain your horse's respect and learn how to control your horse, not only can you do it safely with your horse, but you can also get your horse to enjoy the time that he spends with you. My job, or my core purpose here at Down Under Horsemanship, is to inspire the dreams of horsemen. And I'm going to show you by understanding, by moving the horse's feet forwards, backwards, left and right, and gaining that horse's respect, there isn't anything that you can't teach your horses. All you have to do, mate, to get tremendous success with your horse is follow the Down Under Horsemanship method. So listen, mate, sit back, relax, because we're going to inspire you with the method.
Shy at things that he wasn't used to, tarps, plastic bags. He would spook. I was afraid of getting hurt, of him spooking on something that had no control. I had seen his shows a couple times, and I thought that, okay, there had to be a trick. It had to have been a trick horse. And I thought to myself, yeah, let him have my horse and see how he does with that. All right, I'll shut up now.
I'm Clinton Anderson, and I have a method for training horses. Getting horses to behave is simple. It's training people that's the real trick. Join me as I tackle some of the most challenging situations with problem horses and with problem owners.
Montana, he's just very unpredictable and can be unruly. He just has a mind of his own and does what he wants to do when he wants to do it.
We were going out on a trail ride. Laura's horse was in front of Montana and he bucked. I don't know if it was because maybe Montana was getting too close, maybe there was a snake or whatever, but he bucked.
I was in front of Wendy and she said she saw my horse buck. I don't recall, I just remember being on the ground.
Laura fell off. She actually wasn't hurt, she just kind of tumbled to the ground, but her horse went running off and Montana followed. I don't remember anything else of that day, but I do know that because of that spooking, because of him running away, I wound up with a severe concussion and a broken back.
So since then, what's happened since you had the accident?
Well, everything, any little thing, any paper rustling, any white plastic bag. I've tried working in with tarps and he just leaves.
Right.
And he doesn't want anything to do with it.
Right. Okay, first couple of things I want to do with you is I want to change some equipment here. You know, tools of a trade make a big difference. You know, if you're a handyman and you don't have good tools, you can't fix anything. So that was why I immediately changed the halter on the horse. I used my 14-foot lead rope. I used my halter with the knots on the noseband. So that way, when I jerked on him and pulled him around and reprimanded him for dragging me around, I got his respect a lot quicker. Right tools, right knowledge, get you the best result, mate. So, give me this halter, because this is what I call a creek halter. What we do is we throw it in the creek, okay? So, we're going to do something that you're going to think is shocking. We're going to try to scare this horse. The more we try to scare him, the less he will get scared. Okay? So we're going to do lots of stuff like that to him, Until one day, he don't even move. He don't even blink.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes
now,
sense.
would you have ever thought to go run at him like that?
No.
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 I think you peed down your leg more than he did, okay? So,
Came close.
he came close. I'm gonna have to
Came close.
desensitize you. Okay, you're far too jumpy, woman, okay?
My horse was afraid of tarps and plastic bags and stuff, and I was really very surprised that he didn't use that right off the bat. He used, you know, the rope.
That's it, keep moving your arm, keep moving the arm. That's a girl, that's a girl, keep going. That's it, keep going, keep going. Get ready, stand still, keep moving your arm. Ah, now rub him, what did he do there? Rub him with your left hand, rub him with your left hand. Now what did he finally do just then?
He finally stopped.
He stopped and then what? He licked his lips, didn't he?
Yes.
See, he's a professional people trainer. He's trained you to what? Take away the pressure.
Yep.
And you wanted to, didn't you?
Yep.
I could tell you wanted to back off, and I kept telling you to what?
Exactly.
Get in there. The last thing you do is throw the whole rope over his entire back. So, like, pitch it over as if you're throwing a tennis ball over there. That's it. Now, jerk it out behind you. That's it. And throw it over again. Get your hand up by his eye. That's it. But actually throw it out of your hand. Throw it. There you go. Now slide and flick it back. Slide and throw it over. Legendary, woman. You're looking good. And I want him to tolerate this and stand still and not move. Right, hop out of the road because this is going to get ugly. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start spanking the ground with the stick and string. And I want him to tolerate this and stand still and not move.
When he started with the stick and string and he started throwing some real pressure on him. I think when he, you know, did the little explosion and then he realized that, okay, I'm not hurt. You know, I'm not gonna die, and gave us the respect. When that happened, I think that was the breakthrough with him.
There we go. Excellent. Good boy. Right here. You know what the good news is? It's your turn. Come over here, woman. I hope you ate your breakfast because this is about to get ugly. You thought you were going to come here and I was going to fix your horse. Man, you should have read the fine print. Wendy thought she was coming here and I was going to fix all the problems and she was going to go home and not have to change the way she interacts with her horse, and her horse was going to make us miraculously change and she wasn't going to do anything. Well, she got a rude shock that she was a large part of the problem. Once she realized if she changed the way she behaves with her horse will change its behavior. Spank a little harder. Come on, get those chicken arms moving. There you go. Good girl. Now he's thinking about moving. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Get in there. Get your hand up beside his head. Get in there. Get your hand up beside his head. Up beside his eye. Up beside his eye. Get your hand up beside his eye. That's a girl. Get in there. You're letting him get on the other side of you. Get your hand up beside his eye. Keep moving your arm. Don't stop moving your arm. Spank closer to him. Come on, woman. Your arm's not tied yet. Ah, now what's he doing? He stood still, and what else did he do? He cocked his hind leg, didn't he? Rub him. Come on now, you got to retrain this horse. You spent a long time training him to run away. Let's fix it. Okay, don't rub all the hair off him. Let's keep going. Righto, do it again. You know, in the beginning, Wendy was a very typical owner. She was kind of frightened of her horse. She'd lost her confidence. You know, she broke her back. I don't blame her for being scared. So basically what I had to do is show her, to get her confidence up, I had to give her control of a horse again. And that's what I tried to show her. By gaining control of his feet and getting his respect, she'll have control. Once she gets control, then she'll have confidence. And then in the end, she had tons of confidence. But when you analyze it, the confidence came from getting control of the horse. I'm gonna have you ripped, woman, by the end of this TV show. You're gonna be ripped from head to toe. You're gonna have muscles you never even thought existed.
You're probably right.
Okay, come on, move that arm. That's it.
That looks good.
Oh, I'd retreat there. You are legendary, woman. Excellent job. Rightio then, so let's move up the ladder now to something a little bit harder. Let's maybe use a stock whip, something that makes like a crack like a gun.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Now. So let's have a go. You ready? Not bad.
Not bad. What, take someone's eye out with that thing?
There, he didn't throw his head up at the end, did he?
No.
So he needs a little bit more work with the whip out in front of him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. But not bad for his first lesson.
Not bad at all.
Okay. Check out our latest catalogue from Down Under Horsemanship. It's filled with beautiful imagery and in-depth information on all the products used in this show. Visit our website or call this number and we'll send it to your door free of charge.
Step up your horsemanship with the Clinton Anderson method. Now available in a complete set. Fundamentals starts you on your journey to ultimate control. As you learn to communicate with your horse, earn his trust and respect, and gain control of his body. Intermediate opens the door to ultimate performance as you build on your knowledge to create a safe, willing, and supple partner you control with a feather-light touch. And now, all new, advanced, delivers ultimate inspiration to fine-tune your application of the method and reach the highest level of horsemanship. Clinton Anderson offers you the ultimate collection of his wildly popular training method kits at a packaged price.
This exercise is called the sending exercise. Now I put the string around his neck to do two things. That's going to represent the drive line. If I apply pressure with the stick behind the string on his neck, that'll cause him to go forward or yield his hindquarters, which means get him to turn and face me.
Right.
If I apply pressure in front of the string, that will cause him to stop, turn, or slow down.
Okay.
Okay, so look at it like this. Let's keep this simple. You ready? Behind the string, gas pedal, clutch. In front of the string, steering wheel, brake. Doesn't get any simpler than that, okay? I ask him with the halter, with the stick with rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. As soon as he moves, take away the pressure. Now watch.
Okay.
Belly button, tail.
Okay.
Now I whacked him on his butt just then for 2 reasons. When I stepped towards his hindquarters, he made no attempt to turn and face me. So I whacked him on his butt as a reprimand and said, hey, listen, when I step towards your butt, you better give me 2 eyes.
Okay.
Okay, so if he gives me 2 eyes, I won't whack him on the butt.
Right.
Okay, long way from his heart, he'll learn.
Clinton's teaching style is wonderful. He repeats, so you can kind of retain what he says. I don't have the best memory in the world, so sometimes I don't retain it, but it was very easy to follow, and it was immediate results.
So now he's giving me that respect.
Yep.
Notice that I'm using less stick, aren't I?
Yes.
That tells me that he's understanding the lesson well. That was pretty good. So he's doing that pretty good here. Now, let's add a little more, another dimension to it. Let's get the plastic tarp out, because you said he's frightened of that, didn't you? Okay, I'm going to give him to you because this is damn dangerous, so I don't want any part of this. But we're going to get the tarp out, and you're going to see if you can do it and stay alive.
I understand that, and I actually saw it from my own eyes, that making him think instead of react is the way to go. And to start off, I mean, a child has to start off with little baby steps before he can, you know, run across the yard. And that's exactly what Clinton did.
What'll happen is, as he gets listening to me more, he'll pay less and less attention to the tarp. See, I'm an effective leader, and you're going to be an effective leader. Does that make sense?
It does.
Horses can only think of one thing at a time. So if he's thinking about spooking at the tarp, he's obviously not what? Thinking about me. Okay, so I need to give him more jobs. So he's acted like that tarp's not even there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So let's do something a little different now. Let's put the tarp on the ground, okay, like so, okay, just like that. Now what I want to do is I'm just going to bring him up here. Now this will probably be a little scarier for him, and just let him have a look at it. Now I'm going to approach, there we go, and then yield. Change, point, hop back just a little bit further. There we go. So notice that I didn't spread it out real big to begin with, did I?
Yeah, too bad you can't see me from behind. My jaw is down around my knees.
You terrible horse. Good boy, okay? Ah, excellent, yield. Point. Ah, you fruitcake, that was too damn easy. Ask him again, point.
Oh, no.
By the time we got to the plastic tarp, we'd already got him using the thinking side of his brain. But when we first came out and I got the stick and string out and I whacked the ground, he really took off, didn't he? You know, took off, jerked the lead rope through my hand, dragged me all over the arena. So if we would have got the tarp out first thing this morning, he would have done the same thing with the tarp. But I tried to start with the easiest obstacles first, you know, the rope and the stick, and then built my way up to the really scary ones. But by the time we got to the scary ones, the problem had almost fixed itself.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah, he's kind of ignoring the tarp, isn't he?
He is.
Because
doesn't care.
he's too worried about me. When I say worried, he's not worried about me, but he's focused on me.
Yeah.
The tarp's the least of his concerns. Okay, mate, go saddle him, bring him back, and we'll do some more with the method.
Okay.
There you go. he spooks, what side of his brain is he using? Thinking or reacting?
Thinking. Oh, reacting.
That's exactly right. I
Sorry.
was just about to whip you. Okay, yeah, reacting. He's using the reactive side of his brain, okay? Now, when he gets reactive, what's on his mind? Whatever's spooking him. Whatever he's upset about is his focus, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how do you get a horse to go from the reactive side of his brain back to the thinking side? What do you do to do that?
Keep his feet moving.
Yeah, which way? Forwards, backwards, left and right.
Yeah.
In fact, the more you change directions, the better it works, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
When he first had me up on his back and in the saddle, I was a little apprehensive that he wasn't going to pay attention to me, that he was going to do just whatever he wanted to do, and he didn't. And then as I relaxed, he relaxed.
Now, do you think he's focusing on the top?
No,
Why not?
because I keep him too busy moving him.
Come on, pull that left rein. Go, go, go. Did I say walk? Hurry up, come on. He's gaining weight. Turn left.
And I never thought about him going over the tarp. I never thought that that would happen, and I didn't think about it, and I think that's why he basically, eventually went over it.
Rub him on his neck. Rub him there. Rub, rub, rub. That's it. What do you think?
Amazing
What's so amazing about it?
that I'm not in the middle of the arena.
All right?
I'm seriously speechless at what was accomplished today. I would have never believed it. It was told to me that he could do it in a day, and I just did not believe it. I have seen it. It can be done in a day.
Now, when I say turn, just turn into it and go back the other direction. Ready? Turn left. Turn in, go the other way. Go. Trot, trot, trot. Focus on this circle, not on him. Don't look at him. I think she truly understood that knowledge is power. The more knowledgeable she becomes in the method, the better she moves her horse's feet forwards, backwards, left and right, the better job she does with her horse. So more than anything, she got it. Yeah, if she didn't understand why we did what we did today and the theory behind it, the horse will just regress when she goes home. But I don't believe the horse will regress, because I truly believe she understands that she was a large part of the problem. Now she's a large part of the solution. Does he even know there's a tarp there?
I think he does, but I don't think he cares.
That's right. That's exactly right. He knows it's there, but he's not worried about it because you're becoming an effective leader, isn't he?
When we finished and I looked down and that horse was standing in the middle, in the middle of the tarp, it was amazing. It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
Listen, mate, I'm very proud of you. You did an excellent job.
Thank you.
Your horse
Thank you.
really doesn't want to be bad. He just didn't know any other way to act, did he?
No, he didn't.
Very good. Well, listen, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this week's show. This show really proved to you that it doesn't matter whether you're 65 and got your first horse, you were raised with horses, what problems you're having with horses. If you follow the Down Under horsemanship method, I guarantee you're going to get extraordinary results. Remember, if you want your horse's behavior to change, you have to change the way you interact with him. When you change the way you interact with him, he'll change his behavior. No point doing the same thing if the same thing's not working. Listen, mate, keep up the good work, and we'll see you next week on Down Under Horsemanship. Let's go get a drink, mate.
Thank you.
If you'd like more information, mate, on any of the products you've seen on today's show, click on our website at downunderhorsemanship.com and we'll send you a free catalog, mate.